Hi YouTube, it's Annie, B-Girl Squirrel, and I've once again changed my venue. This is from my bedroom, woo! I want to go over today the primers, the eyelid primers from Eyes Lips Face, and what I think is the best buy. Eyes Lips Face has 3 different primers. They have their studio line, or no, I'm sorry, their mineral eyeshadow primer, and then their essentials. And the mineral one is $3, the essential is $1, and then there is the, I believe this is the studio, the eye primer liner and, or eye primer and liner sealer. And this is the primer side. And it's okay. I think it's better as like a base if you're gonna be sticking stuff onto your eye like glitter. It's not that sticky, but say a loose pigment, that would probably work better for that. Another girl I watched on YouTube said that she mixes this one with just her regular eyelid primer, and she calls it her dynamic duo. So I'm gonna experiment around with that and probably get back to you and see if I even like it. So I've got here, I've got the mineral in the blush and the sheer, and they're fine, they're good. I also have the eyelid primer, the $1 ones. This one's the sheer, and this one's in champagne, which looks completely different from the website. The website makes it look like pink, and this is really a brown, and it's all right. But I'll do swatches for you. I also want you to know this eye has good old $1 sheer, and this eye I used the mineral sheer. I don't see any big difference. I don't see anything creasing. Oh, maybe a little bit over here. That might just be my eye. Anyway, I'll swatch these out for you, including the stick one. There's just, I don't have any problems with them. They're all good primers. That's not the problem. But, so this is, oh boy, my light, you're not gonna be able to see. Okay, here's the $1 primer in sheer. I didn't prepare very good, sorry. This is the mineral in the sheer. And then I'll get the mineral blush out. Oh, I put way too much primer on my hand. That's the mineral blush primer. And then this is the eyelid primer in champagne over, where am I? On that side. And I will rub the stick one on. Okay, so the stick one's there at the bottom. And then, so these two are the minerals, these two are the dollars. I'm gonna go ahead and smear these out a little bit. Okay, so the $1 one, to me, basically disappears. You can still see, but it's not completely dry, but you can still see some of the mineral line one. And then the blush one, it does pretty good. I don't know, I guess I'm confused as to why you would need a darker one unless you're doing a darker eye, I guess, probably. And then the champagne one, now I don't know if you can see it. That sucker has a ton of sparkle in it. And I only smoothed out this side here on the stick one, but it blends really easily. So those are what they look like. Now, for me, the $1 one works perfectly fine. Absolutely perfectly fine. There's no reason for me to spend $2 extra because something's a mineral. Now the formulas are a little different. Not drastically so. I mean, there's other chemicals in there that you can't name into the mineral one than there is in the dollar one. But performance-wise, they're pretty much the same. And a lot of people have, you know, held them up and compared, and the $1 one has this tapered, you know, tube, and this one's straight up and down. And a lot of people assume that just because this one's tapered that there's less in it. And honestly, I don't know if you can see that. 0.15 ounces. Unfortunately, oh, this one does have it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. 0.17. So your dollar one has just a teensy tiny bit more in it than the $3 one. And I'm sitting here looking at this like, elf, WTF, are you kidding? $2 and you get less product. Not a drastic amount, I get that, but you know, the dollar one works great. It works just great. And this one works good too. I won't need primer for months, but that's okay. So my advice to you, go for the $1 one. And right now, I don't know if they're planning on making more colors of this one, but you can get the sheer, which last time I looked on this morning, let's face it, I'm an elf whore. I looked this morning, the sheer is sold out. The champagne is sold out. I think there's one called Pearl that's a white one. That one's still there. And then there's a yellowish one called Golden, and that one's sold out. So there's a reason this stuff sells out. It's good stuff. So yeah, that's the short of it. Get the $1 one because I think it just does perfectly fine. And yeah, so have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye guys.